Henry Caruso.
One of the great stories of the Ivy League this season is Caruso. He hardly played as a freshman, a role player as a sophomore, and now has blossomed into an Ivy League star.
This is not your father's Princeton offense coming into this game, averaging 78 points per contest. They like to play fast as Spencer Wise gets off to the fast start.
One of the keys to a Princeton-style offense is a high post presence. Watch as the ball is at the high post. A nifty little wraparound curl by Weiss and a great feed inside by Miller. That Okoli would be the best inside option for the Crimson. How about that blow by?
It's Devin Kennedy.
Just a freshman, comes off the bench. He's Princeton's second leading scorer. Just right at the rim.
Sweeping move, and this one goes down as well. So Princeton with Amir Bell and a timeout for Harvard.
Here is Canada's three that was missed, but notice the kick out. The best threes come about after offensive rebounds. Wonderful pass out by Caruso, and then Canada with the blow by and the easy finish, and Amir Bell combines that hoop with another drive and finish, and Tommy Amaker needed to take the timeout, and this is the kind of start I think he was most concerned about. This.
You got to look at Coach Henderson. Says, you know what? I think my team can be not just the best in the Ivy League on offense. I think we can be one of the best offensive teams in the country.
Well, there's a connotation that if you run the Princeton offense, you hold the ball. Nothing could be further from the truth with this Princeton team. Yes, it's the same scheme and concept, but they want to attack you as quick as possible. They lead the Ivy in scoring.
On the floor. Good backdoor cut there in the lay-in. That's Stephen Cook, the junior.
We talk about vintage Princeton basketball, high post, backdoor action. And Princeton off and rolling early at home.
The fast start, really getting it done defensively. They forced 5 Harvard turnovers, and they've got a 13-point lead. Three-pointer rattles in for Kennedy.
Right now, Princeton getting pretty much what they want on the offensive end. Rebounds when the defense is scattered.
Now that press causing a turnover. Tigers get the hoop and the horn. Stephen Cook.
And one, if you will. Watch this when Miller gets the ball. 1-2 and a crossover. That's a sweet move by Stephen Cook.
Tigers getting great looks at the bucket here in the first half. Kennedy gets another one and hits another one.
43% from bonus land on the year, coming off a really good game at Yale when he had 15. And again,
nice look there. Just couldn't get it to go, and Brennan rips down the board.
But that's a clean look, quality look.
Now it's Kennedy with the step through. Oh, no, he didn't.
My goodness. Avoid the charge, wrong side of the rim, off the window. That is a big-time move. Over and over again, they're executing in the half court, getting the shots they want. Princeton rolling at home.
Here's Amir Bell trying to make his own way, and he does just that. Athletic move for Bell. To the rim at will.
Well, their ability to get to the rim off the bounce, whether we're talking about in half court or in transition, after steals and after turnovers, they just simply dominated block to block, not in the traditional sense, but the ability to get there off the bounce with the dribble. They have had their way in the first 20 minutes.
Look over the game. Wide open for three. Caruso starts the second half with a bang.
Shooting team.
May not be a bad plan. 10 points for the freshman. How about the jam underneath by Pete Miller?
Fortunate.
Going to shake free. Spencer Weiss with the ball. Stephen Cook spin move. Pretty. Here on ESPNU as Another fabulous night of hoops action continues. There's Miles Stevens, the cutter. 31. Princeton showing no signs of slowing down. A great pass to Stevens, and it's a 16-point game. Eleven-point game. Here's Amir Bell splitting. Caruso tees it up.
Well, when Princeton needs a rally killer, why not call on your leading scorer? Henry Caruso knocks down the tray, and Princeton has answered the first run. I always keep an eye on Butler, who has struggled in the Big East, and Wisconsin, who has kind of righted the ship in the Big Ten. To come to him. He did not force the issue in the first half. Really played a small role, if you will. There he is as an assist guy.
Kicked out to Stephen Cook, and he'll do the rest.
Have to guard this kind of action. Classic Princeton. Backdoor cut, attract defenders, kick out to the arc, the knockdown tray by Stephen Cook.
Mark, you look at the talent of this Princeton team from top to bottom. They've got several players who turn down big-time colleges for the chance to be a Tiger. You see that talent. When it meshes together, it is tough to stop. Another good pass by Caruso, and Stephen Cook with the up and under. Itself out, and then you watch it happen live, and man, it does make you scratch your head. Once again, Caruso getting his shots tonight.
I just think there are some guys that always find themselves in the action. And a lot of that has to do with being active.
Nice drive. And the reverse layup is good by Weiss. Great to be back with you, Mark. Have a chance to work with you in the month of November and December. Great to see you in February. As you were getting around over the past few weeks, there's Kennedy going to the rim. He has gotten around tonight as well.
Yeah, seat is on the bench, but I think he can find it now. I think your team's okay, Coach, tonight. Great backdoor look.
Princeton right now just having fun. Mitch Henderson's team gets their 13th win of the year, 83-62. And it was very impressive, Mark.
Impressive indeed, and they really won this game from wire to wire. Created a cushion early in the first half, took a big lead into the locker room, and then withstood that early Harvard run.
It's the night of the Tigers. When we return, we'll talk to head coach Mitch Henderson. Princeton victorious.